Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle Pete with another episode of Uncle Pete's podcast. Yo, guys, it's been a hectic couple of days. Yo, I know these guys are doing the most. These guys are doing the most. So they've gone after a few YouTubers, a few content creators. Lani is pissed. The Tonga Prince is pissed, guys.
Then I know it very well. Such a chance when I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. Guys, I don't know if I'll get that, what do you call this? Sorry, guys. I don't know if I'll get the clip of Gatain when he said he's going to go to every podcast who's talking nonsense. I've never talked nonsense about them. I've always bring facts and I've always supported them. They're going to destroy everybody. This is the campaign to destroy us. And I'm saying to Gatain, if you're not involved and you know nothing about this, you better come out. I'm not scared of them. You must tell them. Those are small boys.
Now, guys, I understand his anger. I understand his frustration. It takes hours to record and edit, do your research. Hours, guys. It's a lot of work. And I think this channel, what they did is they were just jealous because he was getting more views than them. And if I'm being honest with the way we make money on YouTube, the fact that this channel is actually going on the ground and recording the videos, they're not making a lot of money. I think March for March and the PA, they call them and they do the job pro bono. So they have to make money through YouTube with the content. So with others using their content, they can assume how much money Fulani is making because they can just check the RPMs, check the views and assume. And the fact that Fulani's page was also growing quite fast, it became very frustrating. So they already, look, I have a lot of notifications also on my YouTube studio about people who use my videos on their channels. I don't give them strikes because they are spreading the message. Even those that speak negatively about me, the same way that I do with Ajim. Ajim has never given me a strike. Tantum, this guy here, he's never given me a strike. I've spoken about other YouTubers and I've used their videos. They've never given me a strike. Now imagine a fellow local YouTuber is giving us strikes. That is the ultimate betrayal. So I totally understand where Fulani's anger is coming from. A fellow family, so like, it's, because what they did was extremely unnecessary. Because we are all trying to spread the same message. He is only showing what March for March are doing and what the PA are doing in South Africa. We are showing you the effect of not doing anything. For example, you guys are fighting for the health system of this country because foreigners are using it. Dudula is the one that are doing that. You guys are fighting everybody and everything. My job is to come and let you know that, guys, South Africa, fight for it, because if you don't fight for it, this is what is going to happen to you.
And for the next story, let's shift our focus to Botswana. The diamond-rich southern African country has declared a public health emergency. The country's supply chain has failed and hospitals have run out of medicines. President Duma Boko has made the announcement in a televised address on Monday.
By the powers vested in me by Section 17, subsection 1 of the Constitution of this Republic, I hereby declare a state of public health emergency, granting me the necessary powers to make decisions quickly to address the immediate medical needs of the nation.
He also announced over $18 million in emergency funding to restock clinics and hospitals.
Why are they announcing a public medical emergency? Why? Is it not the same man who made the following statements?
The issue of Zimbabwe.
Yeah. We've got to approach the issue of Zimbabwe somewhat dispassionately. Leave our emotions out of it and deal with the facts. What are the facts? The facts are there is, without any doubt, an influx of people from Zimbabwe into Botswana. They end up taking up the most menial of jobs. As a matter of fact, many of the jobs that they end up taking are jobs that our own people are not desirous. There's no serious appetite on our citizens for these jobs. And there's nothing wrong with not liking a particular job. And therefore, when an opening arises, you're not interested. But we also must acknowledge that there will be somebody else, either out of desperation or whatever reason, who will be interested in taking this job. And so that person comes in, without any doubt. How did this person come in? They came in illegally. But they are doing the job. They are already here. What do? We can choose to spend money and send this person back. The moment you leave this person at the border, they cross back and by the evening they are here. So are we succeeding? No. How then do we deal with this situation? We could deal with it and when they are illegal like that, because they are hiding, they end up involved in crime. They end up exploited. And this exploitation makes it even more unappealing because they'll take this job for next to nothing. And so the employers, those who have these jobs, who are hiring them, prefer them to citizens because the citizen will want more. So there is a demand for people who will work for a pittance. So they...
Guys, are these not the very same thing that is happening here in South Africa? Are these not the very same words that Julius Malema used?
I can put these Zimbabweans, all of them, in a bus now and take them back to Zimbabwe. You will still be unemployed. Because these positions that you are qualified for are not necessarily the ones that Zimbabweans are taking from you.
You are saying it's supposed to buy medicine. We pay buses, we take them back. They come back the following day, not next week.
So what would be your solution as the year?
The solution is let's go and document these people.
So don't deport them, rather find a way to formalize them.
We need to document them because whether you like it or not, my brother, they are here. You know what?
He continues to then say the solution is to legalize them. Now today you are crying for your health system. You see, this reality check is unable to bring you the news this way. We have the ability to, I at least have the ability to show you how the effect of foreigners is in other countries and why South Africa should fight. They are screaming, buy a hambe, buy a hambe, buy a hambe. They are putting a pressure on our system. They are doing this on our system. They are doing that on our system. They are doing this on our system. And then at the very same time, their leader is dividing people racially. Do they know that this medication that South Africa was being insulted for by this imbecile?
Because I don't think a normal person would get angry over pills. People were targeting you and just waiting for you to do something so they can come for you. Or Vela is the hatred that is always there and they're always ready to attack. Even when you're trying to do good, you are always trying to attack. Hi, because what the hell? We can't fight over pills. Free pills that you don't even cook in your own house. Free pills that you don't even make yourself. Pills that are donated from the outside. Pills that are coming from NGOs. Pills that can literally help someone live and protect them and their unborn child.
pills that can help someone protect them and their unborn child. I'm going to take Mdoisi because he's also a YouTuber. I'm going to take him. You see how proudly he said that. But did you know, apparently, because we know that they were stealing these pills and selling it back in Zimbabwe. But do you know why they were selling it?
40 plus the dollar per chick, that becomes 340. So if you sell them at $6 each, that's 600 minus 240. That's the profit. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way because there's mortalities and maybe you need to pay someone who is feeding the chickens. So in the end, the profit margin.
So basically, this guy is explaining how raising chickens in Zimbabwe is expensive and what process they use to cut the expense. Please listen.
Are very, very small. So what these guys do now, they, believe it or not, they feed the chickens with ARVs. You know those drugs they give for AIDS patients? Those. Apparently.
What, you didn't hear him properly? Okay, hold on.
They feed the chickens with ARVs. You know those drugs they give for AIDS patients? Those. Apparently.
Yes, guys. Zimbabweans feed their chicken ARVs. And this is the reason why you see they are fighting our clinics. You know, sometimes when you find this information and it's their own brothers and sisters who are giving it, and then you bring it to the public, they want to attack you. What this reality, what TV doesn't understand, the fight that they are fighting, we are giving it value. Because me, other YouTubers, we have the ability to bring evidence that this fight must continue. Because look at what it's doing to other people's countries. When they are fighting people in the clinics, they're saying illegal foreigners are doing this. We bring the evidence on their behalf. But they're giving us strikes. He said that our work is basically just copying people's content, but he does not understand. Even BBC and all those people, they have to use visuals, either whether it was recorded or it was on YouTube or something. Clearani was very upset. He called upon Gates McKenzie and said a lot of things. It's out of the emotions. I think if Gates McKenzie does choose to respond, he should understand that this is out of emotions. This is his bread and butter, and he works very hard for it. And I have brought, at least myself, I have brought a lot of evidence in everything that I speak. Our channel is not about hate. The only people that think that it's hate are the people that agree that what they are doing or what we are saying is true. Guys, look at what's happening today. Operation Dudula wouldn't be doing what they're doing if we respected the law of this country. And we need to stop lying that they are only going after black people or after fellow Africans. That is not the truth.
Blitz inspections targeting different sectors in the Northwest Province continue, led by the Department of Employment and Labour, with the focus today in the Northwest Province on employment of undocumented foreign nationals. I'm joined by Deputy Minister Jomo Sibiya. Thank you so much and welcome to Newsroom Africa. Quite concerning, when we arrived here, people started running away. Talk to us about what happened.
Indeed, it is quite concerning. What we saw today is really upsetting, and it's saddening. It's something that we can't allow to continue in our country. We came to do our work as the Department of Employment and Labour, working with the police, Home Affairs and the municipality to come and check what is the status of the company in terms of compliance. Just when we entered the gate, about 70 of foreign immigrants whom we assume they are illegal because they ran away, they jumped the fence, and we can see that somebody tipped them off. And the manager who is running the company currently was with them and he walked straight to us, which showed us that they are part of collaborating with these illegal foreign immigrants who are here. So it shows that our laws are really being undermined, we are being disrespected as the country. And sadly, it's another Chinese-owned company, which is manufacturing.
Sadly, it's another Chinese-owned company hiring over 70 illegal immigrants. We are giving weight to what March for March and Dudula are doing. We are giving reason to what they are doing. We are giving reason behind the anger that South Africa has. We are basically saying, calling South Africans xenophobes or xenophobic is not sensitive, because America is doing the very same thing. But reality, what wants to be the only ones that shows the content. Guys, while others are feeding their chicken ARVs, Chinese continue to hire illegal immigrants. Foreign YouTubers who have the ability to just insult South Africa keep growing on their channels. Ministers don't get repercussions for being racist. We continue to fight. Like Lulani said, we are all now on the edge because Reality Check is obviously still sending out strikes. So there's a possibility that today, tomorrow, any day you may get another strike from YouTube. And that's it. The channel will be gone instantly. So we all are crossing fingers that one, they remove the strikes, Gaty McKenzie comes through and, you know, shows that what these kids are doing is wrong. Two, no other strike comes, but you have to sit for 3 months and pray you don't do anything wrong. So yeah, man, guys, look, I love y'all. I'll continue to do the videos for as long as the channel is still here. Guys, a lot of you are complaining that you are having difficulties finding the channel. So I always put the link in the description, okay? So you can go to the description and click the link and you should be able to go to the channel. Let's get the channel monetized, and then what I'll do is as soon as the channel gets monetized, I will literally start pushing videos in there. But otherwise, I love you guys and thank you for the support. Lulani, my boy, a lot of love, and to all the YouTubers that have been affected by this. Guys, this is just like what's happening in America with Charlie Kirk. Regardless of whether you agree or disagree with our opinions, you cannot unalive us. Bro was literally unalived for having a different opinion. So that means Candace, Owen, myself, all of us, we are in danger now. So what does that say about you people who are coming after us and threatening us for having a different opinion than you? Like I keep saying, culture contamination. The division that other nations have is beginning to affect South Africa also. Because, like I said, the Ubuntu that once was is no more. But a luta continua. I'm your boy Uncle P. I love you guys for the support always. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
And this is what they told me, by the way, I haven't confirmed this. Apparently these ARVs, when you feed them to chickens, they don't get sick and they grow faster. Like really, I mean, they grow really, really big. So I was like, okay, let me ask around, because I wasn't convinced that this was really happening.
Got a damaged car line in your yard? Don't stress. I will show you how you can sell it.
So I was like, okay, let me ask around, because I wasn't convinced that this was really happening. So I asked someone else. They told me a similar story, but this time, some farmers, they feed their chickens with pig concentrate. And the reason why they feed their chickens with pig concentrate is because pig concentrate has a very high protein, but it's not good for the chickens. Yes, they grow big, massive, but the taste gets affected. Some farmers also raise these chickens in not so good environments, which have not very good aeration and so on and so forth. So the chickens get sick. You can imagine, the environments, they get sick. And when they get sick, they're overprescribed with antibiotics. And that's the smell you get in the chicken. And that's the taste, that taste thing you get, that's the taste you get from the chickens. So upon hearing this, I thought to myself, well, surely there must be people that don't like these chickens. But I wasn't sure. There was no way of measuring because it's very hard, to tell what people like because people just buy the chickens and they don't even think about it. So at that point, I stopped eating chicken in Zimbabwe. Believe it or not, I stopped eating chicken and I'll just stick to beef. But even then, I think I made another video about beef. The beef in Zimbabwe doesn't taste very tender. Doesn't taste very nice, and it's very, very tough. You have to do some karate moves to eat the beef. It's not tender. But anyway, back to the chickens. So I thought to myself, let me try and raise 100 chickens, broiler chickens, and see if the taste is going to be what I expected. And sure enough, I raised these chickens on normal feed. But what I noticed was the chickens were not very big. But when I tasted them, I fell in love with the taste. I loved the taste so much that I started eating chicken like twice every week. That's how amazing it was. I would marinate it. Sometimes I would stew it. The taste was rich. Even sometimes without even adding any spices. It just tasted really, really nice. So I thought to myself, how is it the chicken market in Zimbabwe, people just buy these big chickens and not worry about how it tastes? So what I did was, I did a little campaign in my neighborhood. So I started selling those chickens, those 100. But what I was saying to people was, my chickens are very, very tasty. But when I did this market research, I realized that people were more interested in big chickens. So they'll say, no, the chickens are too small, and they'll walk away. No, your chickens are too small, and they'll walk away. And that really bothered me because I thought that it was more of the quality than the chicken. Than just the chicken itself. The quality was more important. So what I ended up doing was I ended up saying to people, okay, you know what? I know my chicken tastes good. Take this chicken, go and cook it. If it doesn't taste nice, don't pay me. And surprisingly, that worked. The first 10 customers that I gave those chickens, they went, they tasted it, and they loved it. In fact, one of the ladies said to me, from now onwards, I will never buy chickens from people I don't know anymore. I love your chicken. So I sold her a few more.